Loddy's NBA locks. Let's get right to it. First lock, Charlotte Hornets -7 at home against Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are in the middle of an epic collapse. They've been competitive over their past 4 games, although they've lost 3 of those games. Ironically, the last game they played that wasn't close was against this Hornets team. They lost by 11 at home to the Hornets on January 23rd. Spirits can't be very high in Memphis right now. Close losses are demoralizing, especially for a team in desperate need of a win. Mike Conley can't play in this game. If he does, this isn't a lock. I'm assuming he won't. He's listed as questionable, but the Grizzlies looking to move him and the trade deadline just a few days away. You'd think the Grizzlies want to avoid risking a serious injury to Conley, so it's likely he won't play. Jaren Jackson is also listed as questionable. I prefer he didn't play, but that won't change. The Charlotte Hornets at -7 for lock number 1. Lock number 2, the New York Knicks +13. This is for my man Blake. Okay, I know the Knicks just made a big trade. A lot of those guys they traded weren't even playing. Courtney Lee, obviously Kristaps Porzingis. And while Tim Hardaway Jr. had some really good games for the Knicks, if his shot is falling, he can be a game changer in a positive way. But if it's not, he's still a game changer, but in a negative way. He can win you games, but he can also lose you games. The ball will move a little more without him in the lineup. Kyrie is back for the Celtics, who are 6-2 without him. Remember, just a few weeks ago, he was calling out his younger teammates who clapped back saying, hey, we've won without you, which they did last year when they were within a game of the NBA Finals. And this season, putting up a 6-2 record in the games without him. There will be some chemistry issues with the Celtics tonight. Kyrie loves playing in New York. Maybe he takes more shots than he usually does, which is a lot. His teammates, fresh off a blowout win without him, will be frustrated by that. Earlier today, Kyrie was asked about the commitment he made to the Celtics before the season to re-sign with them. His response, I don't know anyone's shit. Kind of tracking back on that original commitment. There's some drama in Boston right now. They've had chemistry issues all season long. The Knicks will rally around each other after trading away their best player. I like the New York Knicks +13 at home against Boston for lock number 2. Lock number 3, this is my final lock for now. Miami Heat +4 at home against Oklahoma City Thunder. The Heat aren't very good at home, just 11-14 at home. The problem is no one is going to the games. They don't have that marquee player in Miami anymore that's going to sell out seats. They're always 3,000 to 4,000 below capacity. There's always around 3,000 tickets that aren't sold. Then we know some seats are owned by corporations, owned by businesses. So sometimes they don't go to the games or they may not come until the third quarter, fourth quarter. So it actually ends up being 5,000, 6,000 empty seats in the stadium, which makes a big difference. The Thunder are actually better on the road than the Heat are at home. But they've also won 3 straight on the road, 6 straight overall, while the Heat have lost 2 straight at home. The Heat are trending towards a home win, the Thunder towards a road loss. The Thunder have been in Miami for a couple days now. They played in Orlando on the 29th of January. We all know about that Miami nightlife. I'm guessing some of the guys went out last night and maybe even the night before as well. Even if they didn't, they probably will be tonight. So maybe their mind is on things not related to basketball. Don't sleep on this being a factor. These are young men with lots of money in a beautiful city like Miami. People that live most of the year in Oklahoma City where nothing goes on. Don't sleep on this being a factor. I like the Heat +4 at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I may have a last minute lock for you guys. I have my eye on the Rockets Nuggets game. I'm going to wait on the official status of Chris Paul and Gary Harris. Both are listed as questionable right now, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for listening. Good luck if you're placing any bets, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow.
Major key alert! I got the keys. I got the